Hey, how we doing, everybody? Beautiful day here at the Cheese and Moon Workshop. We finally got some rain. The Central Florida area has been in a, or still is, in a severe drought situation. We got wildfires popping everywhere, but finally got some rain this morning. So, rain or not, it's a beautiful day. Gonna go over a few things from this week. First and foremost, I got this knife in a trade from Mr. Michael Yarlett over at Make Cutlery Great Again. I sent him a knife and he sent me this buck anniversary, 120th anniversary 110. And y'all know me, I can't resist shining up brass. Some people say I'm taking away its natural patina and, you know, it's an old knife, it should stay an old knife. Nah, I just can't let brass go unshined and cleaned up. It's got a great edge on it still. I don't believe that's the factory edge. Could be, but it looks a little too steep for a factory edge, but I love it. It's a great knife. I'm a buck knife admirer, collector, fan, whatever you want to call it. I have several of those. This is a great knife for the trade that we made, and I hope Mike gets his within the next day or two, probably Monday or Tuesday. I hope he enjoys his trade as much as I do mine. Okay. The other knife I picked up was this knife by GC and Company. It's a GC and Company 502, Mora, Sweden. There's a couple little chips or dents in the blade, but doesn't take anything from this knife. I mean, I haven't even sharpened it, and in a true Mora style. Outside of the divots, which I will kind of clean up a little bit on a stone. It's a great knife. I love the pattern in this wood. Really don't know what kind of wood it is, but this, you could actually feel it, like the wormholes or whatever. Just a pretty neat little, not modern, this is pretty old, pretty neat knife from Mora, Switzerland. GC and Company. Pretty typical importer, I think it was, in the 70s and 80s. And then yesterday, I picked up these two knives. And so I picked them up for $15 each. I saw this one here, and I just love these folding hunters. This has someone's initials etched in there, but I can buff those out on my Scotch-Brite wheel and take care of that. The main blade has been worked on. It's like the tip was broken off. It's kind of short. I don't know if you can see that or not. Try to focus in here. There, you can see the main blade's kind of short, and it's been whittled down quite a bit. But still a decent user. The skinning blade is in great shape. Been whittled on some, not too much. But this is a Schrade Walden. See if we can get her to focus there. I'll have to stand up, excuse my chair there. Schrade Walden, New York, USA. 225H. In good shape. These go for about $50 on the bay, but for $15 for a good user, and I'm going to clean it up and do my thing and work my magic on it. I think it's going to be a great user. something I can carry and not worry about tearing up, but it's still a fantastic old piece of American carbon steel. And this other knife, pretty typical. Both of these are super. I mean, that's pretty funky inside. This one's pretty grungy. In fact, it actually sticks. It's sticky. I don't know what that is on there. But this is an Imperial stainless from 1967. That is in fantastic shape for being a 67. Got the little thumb stud, so to speak, on the screwdriver bottle opener, can opener, the punch, everything's there, everything's intact. Great springs. Got a little funkiness on there, but that'll clean up. But for 15 bucks each, a great deal. And I have one other knife. Let me pause, grab that, and we'll jump back in here. Okay, here's the other knife I wanted to show everybody. And don't know if I can zoom in on that. It says Chicago Cutlery. And this is a Chicago Cutlery L36. That is an awesome knife. Blade's in great shape. It has been used, has been carried, has been sharpened, but it's not been overly sharpened. That is I believe, the original profile of the blade. I don't know what all this stickiness is. Probably a piece of tape was on it or something. But I'm going to get her sanded up and cleaned up. And it's going to be another great knife for the collection. Well, there you go, guys. Just oh, that's not everything. Jeez, what am I doing? Let me push this stuff out of the way. You'll have to excuse my breathing is a little rough. Right now we had a couple brush fires and I have emphysema and I got some excess smoke in my lungs the other day. I'm still kind of struggling with that. Out of the estate sale yesterday, I picked up these couple items. This is an old file that fellow has started turning into a knife. And that's as far as he got. I think he was trying to drill in here, but he did not anneal the steel to make it soft. So I'm going to have to give an attempt at annealing the steel and then tempering it to make sure it's, and then this, I think he was going for like a Warhammer shape, and you can see where he made a couple of attempts at drilling into it and failed. Again, I don't think he annealed. I think this is steel tempered. It sounds pretty hard to me, so I may have to anneal the center part, or just do a wrap over style connection and refine this shape a little bit, what he was trying to do here. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with this, but they were marked as $2 each, and it was the last day of the estate sale, so I got both of these pieces of steel for 50 cents. So great deal there. And then I went into a little antique shop and I found this. And it is not in the best of shape. It's very rusty. The end's kind of beat up. So I'm going to post a question in this. For some reason, this is dented in and this has been it, like they were pounding this way on it for some reason. And and that's got a big notch in it there, like they were pounding on it for some reason. My question to y'all is, should I just leave this like it is? Or should I smooth this out a little bit on the top, flatten it out to make a usable surface, and then just buff some of the rust off and spray it with some stop rust or whatever, and kind of make it a little more usable. Let me know in the comments. I paid $10 for it, so I'm not really worried about ruining it and taking a big hit. Let me know. Semi-restore, clean up a little bit, or just let it stay like it is. There you go, guys. That's my video. These were knife finds of yesterday. This is a knife find of last week. And of course the fabulous buck knife there from Mike. And there's another shot of that wonderful pancake sheath he made for me. Absolutely love it, Mike. Thank you, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But above all, have a beautiful day.